My brother copied everything I bought. So I let him copy a disaster. My brother has been a parasite since the day he was born. Not in the usual little brother copying the older one way. No, Otto turned it into an Olympic sport. If I bought a Honda, he leased a Lexus. If I saved for something, he'd grab the premium version on credit just to beat me. When I got promoted, he'd leap to a competing company with a flashier title. It started small, almost funny. In high school, I scraped together cash for a used Xbox. Otto convinced our parents he needed the newest PlayStation for his GPA. Whatever, I just wanted to play Halo. But by our 20s, it wasn't cute anymore. When I bought my first decent watch, Otto showed up at family dinner flashing a Rolex, smirking, "Real watches are investments." Some people settle. I proposed with a modest ring I could afford. 2 weeks later, Otto staged a proposal with a diamond twice the size. He even posted side-by-side comparison photos online with the caption, "Upgrade your love." When I mentioned an Italy trip for my anniversary, Otto took his girlfriend there a week before me, then spammed my posts with "better spots I can recommend." The copycatting would have been pathetic if it wasn't destroying everything around him. One night, Mom pulled me aside, whispering, "You need to stop flaunting your purchases." Otto's maxed out 3 credit cards trying to keep up. We had to refinance the house. I hadn't flaunted anything. But apparently, Otto's spiral was my fault. Then came the final betrayal. I booked a small wedding at a resort with Julie, my fiancée. I spent weeks writing vows from scratch, pouring myself into them. Then Otto announced he was eloping. Except he didn't just elope, he hijacked everything. He booked our resort. Hired our photographer. Even called our florist, claiming there'd been a mix-up with the brothers' weddings. I thought that was the worst part until I saw his wedding video. Otto was reading my vows. Word for word. The vows I'd left in a notebook at our parents' house. Julie watched the video, her face crumbling. She sobbed for hours. Those were supposed to be ours. He just stole them. We postponed the wedding. Indefinitely. That night, something inside me snapped. Otto wanted a competition? I'd give him one. A game he couldn't win. I baited the trap with a house. A gorgeous colonial on the outside, but the inspection report, from a realtor friend, read like a horror novel: black mold, termites, flooding, foundation ready to crumble. The kind of money pit that devours lives. So I staged an obsession. At family dinners, I gushed about our dream house, showing fake mortgage papers with numbers I couldn't quite swing. I made sure to sigh dramatically, saying, "I'll never be able to afford it. I just hope nobody else gets it before we can." 3 weeks later, Otto pounced. He toured once, didn't notice the paint hiding water stains, the furniture covering rot. He didn't even bother with an inspection. He slapped down an offer to beat the competition. When he showed up grinning at my door, he couldn't resist bragging. "Remember that house you wanted? I bought it. Looks like it was meant for me. Maybe look for something cheaper." I smiled. Said nothing. A month later, the basement flooded in a light drizzle. Otto called me at midnight, panicked. I let it go to voicemail. Then the foundation cracks split wider. Repairs? 6 figures. Way beyond his maxed out credit and our parents' drained savings. When he showed up at my apartment, he looked like a ghost in wrinkled clothes, dark circles under his eyes. "You knew," he whispered. "You knew about that house. You set me up." I just shrugged. "I never even went inside. You bought it on your own." By the 6-month mark, Otto's wife had filed for divorce, his credit was shot, and he was living in our parents' basement again. He told everyone I ruined him. That I'd engineered it. Maybe I had. But watching him sink with that house. Watching him finally lose at the game he forced me into was the first time in my life I didn't feel like the copy. For once, Otto was living my hand-me-down. And it destroyed him. Do you want me to push it even darker, like really brutal revenge vibes, where you make him spiral into something even worse, or keep it sharp but grounded, like this version? Is this conversation helpful so far?